Can I call you Rose? Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose? Can I call you Rose? Cause your fragrance takes over the room. Can I call you darling? I wanna plant you in my heart. Oh, so let it grow. Can I call you Rose? Cause your thorns won't let love in too soon. Can I call you Rose? Can I call you Rose? Cause your roots have the power to consume me. I wanna plant you in my heart.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I heaver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's heavering to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more to be the man who walked 1,000.
This is Gavin Cheetah. Take one.
I need Cheez-It.
I feel like everyone kind of had this connotation that something might go wrong. And I feel like everyone, got into the car that morning with the attitude that, like, we're ready for anything, right? We're ready for tragedy if it happens to strike, right? And none of us anticipating tragedy striking that early.
I was in a car with Tony, Mike, and Carson. And then Gavin, Louie, Hunt, Rob were in the other car.
Yeah, we're on I-90.
I-90. I'm like, okay, we're going west.
Right before we turned on to I-90, we were at a gas station.
Yeah.
These are the Loves.
Loves. Yeah. We go to Loves.
Tony would have received a call if it wasn't for his Do Not Disturb.
My phone's on Do Not Disturb. What am I going to do?
Tony's on Do Not Disturb. Mike's on Do Not Disturb.
The call was about Hunter wanting to go to McDonald's.
Hunt wants to go to McDonald's.
We wanted to go to McDonald's.
The first thing I have to say is, if we would have went to McDonald's, everything would have been fine. Probably not, but
We couldn't get a hold of them.
And by the time we received that call, we were already in the left turn lane to get onto the highway.
We hit one of the craziest windstorms I've ever seen in my life.
Strongest winds we've ever felt.
strongest winds.
I've ever experienced.
Ridiculous.
Gusts up to 50.
Absolutely brutal.
Crosswinds not coming at us.
You can kind of feel it. You can see Gavin, like, white knuckling the
Wheel was turned 45 degrees.
Like this.
I look in the mirror, and I just see exposed golf bag, and I'm like, no bueno.
Oh my gosh, Gavin's car top carrier's off.
Snapped our necks almost looking back, like, what the hell's going on? We saw the golf bag, saw some bad patch just chilling up there.
And he's just, call him. And so we're all scrambling for our phones. And I answer it, and he's like, guys, Gavin, pull over. Like, the car top blew open. We got to stop.
So we pull off.
And again, this is 4 hours into an 18-day trip. So
The wind was just pushing, like, from right to left so hard, I couldn't open my door.
There, I remember Louis just like on top, just like feeling what was there. I'll never forget it.
See my golf bag, which selfishly I'm like fuck yeah, like, let's go.
We're taking everything from the car top carrier and putting it in the car. Golf bags, we had multiple golf bags that we're just, throwing in on top of Rob's lap.
My backpack's gone, Gavin's backpack's gone, Rob's backpack, golf clubs, we're just missing everything. Right before this happened, Louie, Rob, and I were about to crack into some meat and cheese and crackers here and get to work, but...
Then was it that red van, that Chrysler van pulled in?
Englishman.
And they saw the whole thing.
Pulled up behind us and was like, hey, a hockey stick? Golf stick? I'm like, shit, okay, golf clubs.
Bags all over the place.
I'm like, where's like the top of our car top? And then he's like, that flew all the way across. He's like, that went all the way across the road.
It blew off at the lake.
2 miles back. They like flew out of your car. Thank God that he was there to like talk to us. Which if we wouldn't have known that, we would have had to just walk the entire length, basically back to the gas station. We would have no idea when we lost all of our things.
Gavin's car couldn't move because of all the stuff in the car top carrier. We didn't want to lose more things.
So, trying to react to this, tragedy, Gavin hops in Tony's car and
Whipped a Yui on the interstate.
And we went back to go find the other stuff.
so it's me, Hunter, and Rob at this point, and we're calling asking if we should go help out or if we should just stay put, and we were told to stay put.
And so we're like, let's eat some meat and crackers while we wait.
Pulled into like the median area between the two sides of the highways.
Not prepared for the weather. Any of us.
All the boys get out. And I see the boys just feasting on I-90. The boys are feasting on I-90. Like, no doubt. And
why are they feasting?
because they gotta find the golf clubs, brother. My life is not real. Like, I slept 2 hours last night. I get on I-90 at 8:30 in the morning, and all my buddies are just scavenging on I-90. I'm not joking. Like,
In the middle of the freeway, cars going 90 miles an hour, semis honking at us.
I was the first one out of the car, so I found Rob's 2 individual shoes, Rob's DOP kit, like 4 golf clubs, a backpack, like so many things, like right in the middle of the highway. It was like a twisted Easter egg hunt, watching Nate find like backpack. And then we couldn't find anything in the middle anymore, so then me, Gavin, and Tony went to the far end, like past the other side of the highway. I was just looking, and I just see a black thing in the distance, and I was like, no way. So I run up to it. It's Gavin's car top carrier. I pick it above my head, turn around. I start shaking. I'm running back to Tony. I'm like, yeah, let's go.
We found, everyone's backpacks, most people's backpacks.
I found a pair of shoes. They didn't belong to any of us, but I still carried them the whole way.
Found my bag with my passport in it.
what was lost was my
Driver, which ended up getting absolutely mauled over by, I would only imagine, a heavy vehicle on Interstate 90.
And honestly, I don't give a shit about my driver. All I care about is my driver head cover, and I'd rather lose my driver than the head cover. I lost my hat. One of my hats.
What else did you lose?
We're missing Gavin's backpack, my backpack, and Tony's driver. And Gavin's backpack had my laptop, had all my toiletry bag,
AirPods, a bunch of valuable things in this backpack.
had his passport and our park passes, which were the most important things that we needed to get into Canada and into the national parks.
We can't do anything further on this trip until we find my passport.
We stopped because we realized that Gavin had his AirPods in his backpack.
So I look at find my iPhone, and I see that my AirPods were tracked to a location that was like 15 minutes north in
Baltic, South Dakota. It was like it was northwest of Sioux Falls, about 30 miles.
So a route that we hadn't taken.
Exactly.
And Gavin's like, hey, my AirPods just pinged to this location. My bag has to be there. Somebody must have picked it up.
Maybe it was like a police station or somewhere that someone could have maybe picked up my backpack and brought it. So like, let's go. Someone got my bag. It's safe. Let's find it.
And Gavin was so sure. Guys, my backpack is here. If my AirPods are here, my backpack is here. And we're all telling him, Gavin, it's probably a false reading. It's probably inaccurate.
We end up driving there, and Louie and I are kind of looking at each other like, there's no way this is right. Like, these ping wrong all the time.
But he believed it, and we stuck with him.
Rudy Gobert just guards the 3-point line. Right where Luka was, just stays there, just crab walk, right? And then let the people at the point figure it out. Are you in an interview right now?
Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. Either.
Why would they switch though? That's what I don't understand. It's not that hard to
Let's put the.
It's not that hard to get on.
I just like you know who it's going to. There's two players that it's going to.
We had to find that backpack.
We found the car top carrier. We put it back on. Let's not putting anything in it because we know how that went. We thought about strapping it down, but I was like, no.
We're just going a couple miles to take this exit. It'll be fine.
Gavin forgets to latch the front part of the car top carrier about halfway to this place.
And I'm sitting passenger still, and I'm looking in the rearview mirror, just like kind of making sure it's all good.
And Hunt just goes, yep, car top's off.
This thing just blows off and lands right behind us on the interstate.
Yep, hit Tony's car.
Tony's car is right behind us, and he just smokes the top of the carrier.
Sliding right on top of my car top carrier. Right after we thought we somehow scavenged something from my car top carrier that we could use for the rest of the trip, and it just crushed in front of our eyes.
And I was like, they're gonna die. Like, holy shit, they're gonna crash.
I was like, shit. I didn't swerve. I just took it. What are you gonna do, right?
Tony handled it perfectly. Perfectly.
Shout out, Bone.
Shout out Bone, baby. All right, and then it was a bad part of the trip, like realistically, but right when it happened, all of us were just dying laughing in the car. We just could not help but like crack up. It shows a lot about how we handled the situation.
I was very nervous in the moment because like I thought my like whole front right tire was broken and the bumper and all, but it ended up working out.
Luckily, nobody got hurt, but the car top carrier was ruined, so...
It was destroyed.
It was destroyed.
I mean, they probably didn't expect you to be going through 50-mile-an-hour winds, but shit, I don't know. You'd think that a car top carrier would be able to handle that. We're finally like, okay, fuck this. I just took the car top, we threw it away, we just left it in the ditch. We go up to this place.
And we're like, wait, what? What's this place? We get there, it's a trailer park. Like, kind of a crappy trailer park, not gonna lie.
I'm like, oh my god, like what the hell's going on? What have we gotten ourselves into? We need this passport. We need to get into Canada. There's only one way.
We didn't all get out. I didn't get out of the car because I didn't want it to be like 8 dudes invading a home, you know? It was a few of the boys.
We went up to a couple doors that it was locating to.
And we knock on the door, nothing. So we're like, all right. So we go and knock on the neighbor's door.
Just crackheads, pretty much. Crackhead Central.
That was a whole experience. You just see some crackheads with no teeth and ripping darts inside the trailer.
And this woman with maybe 3 teeth.
Tops.
Tops. We're like, hey, we're looking for this backpack that, you know, might have gotten picked up off Interstate 90 and brought here. And she's like, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. And we're like, well, it got pinged to your neighbor's house right behind you. And she tells us, good luck.
Those people are crazy. There's a good reason why we don't know them.
Maybe it's stolen. Like, we don't know. So
let's call the cops. Let's see what they have to say, and then maybe they can help us out. So I'm hopping in this cop car. I'm talking to the guy. I'm giving him all the details, like head to toe, just explaining the whole story. He's basically laughing at me because it's such a ridiculous thing that just happened to us. He went to a couple doors, talked to some people that the AirPods are tracking similarly to. He didn't have enough probable cause to get in, and if they didn't answer, we kind of SOL.
So while we were going and I was talking to the cop, you guys decided to go back, and you guys tried to go back towards...
Yeah. Tony, me, Mike, Carson. We decided to go back and keep looking for everything just in case, right? While they went, we tried to get the cops to help, stay in the trailer park, just cover all the bases, you know?
We were led to basically a dead end.
couldn't find the backpack. So we ended up whipping around and we pull up, we see Mike and Carson like bare feet in the trenches of the interstate.
Oh my, it was just terrible. Oh my god, it was so bad. We're walking in the middle of the ditch.
This is actually way crazier
on an interstate. I was wearing my Birks, just raw dogging it, walking through practically sewer water. It was foul. We're getting like 50-mile-an-hour gusts coming off, and it's raining.
Really, the only thought in my mind at that moment was we have to find Gavin's backpack.
I was just hating life at the moment. Hating life. We're walking through these ditches trying to find everything. We can't find nothing besides just garbage.
Well, how long were you saying we were walking? Like 30, 40 minutes, an hour?
Hour and a half.
We were walking. for a
I'm
bit.
phoning.
Yeah, on the phone in. Wolves at 6. Phone
But anyway, we had lost hope, but there was no turning back.
At this point, it's been like 2 hours. It's wet. It's rainy.
We're all miserable.
It's cold,
Yeah.
right? Like it's cold, wet, and rainy. Like,
Say we're all
windy.
miserable.
We're all miserable. Yeah, no, it was not a fun time. I'll say that. The morale was low as it gets.
Morale was at an all-time low. It might have been negative. We're sitting there and we're looking at each other and we're like, what do we do?
I was reminded by Tony,
Hey, Gavin has an enhanced ID.
the only one in our group of 8 of us that had an enhanced driver license that would allow me to get into Canada via land. So we're like, okay, we can move on with our trip. We don't have our park passes. We'll have to pay for those again, which kind of sucked, but still doable.
So that was a big win for the boys when morale is low as fuck.
We cut our losses, get back on the road,
We're about 3 hours from the incident.
And I get a Facebook message from this guy, Melvin.
Melvin.
Melvin the plug.
and he's like, hey, I found your backpack on the freeway, I found your passport, I found you on Facebook, you can come pick it up whenever you want.
I could not believe my eyes.
We're all freaking out in the car at the time. We're like, no way this happened. No way that someone actually found Gavin's backpack.
It would have been nice for him to have done it a little sooner, but like I could not be more thankful. He was such a beauty, and I learned a lot about him just from talking back and forth, and he's such a great guy. He didn't ask for any money. He was just so upfront, and of course we paid him, which was the least we could have done because he really deserved more than that.
Melvin, if you're watching this, you're a saint. God bless you.
Thank you, Melvin.
Love you, Melvin.
We really appreciate you.
We're like, we can't turn back because we were already on a 10-hour drive, pretty much, with all the bullshit that just happened.
We had a long ways to go.
Tony brings up, Gavin, isn't your sister's friend live in Sioux Falls? So Gavin calls up Jordan, his sister's, very good friend that lives in, in Brookings?
Mm-hmm.
She mapped it out. She's about 30 minutes away from Melvin, who's holding Gavin's backpack.
Which, by the way, was at the trailer park that my AirPods tracked to. Just the wrong place that we were talking about.
We came to the conclusion that, Melvin, we want you to send this backpack to us. You're not going to make it when we're in Yellowstone, but you might get us in Glacier. So she drove over there, picked up the backpack. We paid this guy $100 courtesy, and she is actually shipping the bag out as we speak. Hopefully it's in transit.
Jordan, if you're watching
Jordan
this,
Perrin,
thank you so much.
I love you.
Tony loves you.
Jordan, Tony loves you.
Not just plug Melvin, plug Jordan.
You get the text that you get it found, and then probably like 10 minutes later, we're going down the freeway and I'm checking out the top carrier. Next thing I know, there's golf grips hanging out of it, and I'm like, oh no, we just blew our top carrier. Every single thing in the car is laying on the ground, and we're just looking at it like, what do we do? Tony thought we zip tied together. We didn't trust that. It might have worked, I don't know. So then we just packed everything in the car, so I had to sit there in the front seat for 6-7 hours with a golf bag that is soaking wet in my lap, and it just smells like utter shit. And I was there for like 7 hours, and I'm just sitting there like, get me the fuck out of this car. It was just diabolical, and like all I could do, oh god. You guys come up to the window, yeah, Mike, you're sitting with a golf bag, you fine? Yeah, I'm fucking fine. No, it was not fine. There's no other way to go about it. Like, how else would we got the golf bag there? You guys didn't have room. We took shit out of your car to put it in our car, and then we're fucked. We got drivers hanging on the middle of the seat if we gotta get in a crash, which practically spears coming at your head. It was just fucked. But we got here.
We got where?
We got to Casper, Slumpo for the night. Good. The zipper was clapped. Couldn't trust it. Luckily, Gav brought some ratchet straps. So we ratchet strapped this down in like an X. Not going anywhere.
Now, all the luck is on our side. And literally, it can't get worse than that. It literally cannot get worse than that.
I think for me, the most that I'm looking forward to is golfing because I'm an avid golfer and I would love to just like peer a 7-iron from 190 and see a moose just feasted on the green.
Alright. We've got a long ways to go, and we're just getting started here, and I'm super excited for wherever the road takes us. I think if anything happens from here on out, we'll be prepared, and I think we kind of needed that to kind of get it out of our system and really prepare for what could be ahead of us.
3, 2, 1.
Larry caught a load of smoking. I wanna disappear for days. We probably never spoke of sleeping, but I'll never want to. Promise again that I will call her. Forget the time, 'cause I'm 7 hours behind. It's probably good I didn't call though, but they always want to. And I beg you, but you know I'm never home. And I love you, but I need another year alone. And I've tried to ignore it every time you phone, but I never come close. I don't think through things, I never get time, 'cause I don't think things through. I don't think through things, I never get time, 'cause I don't think things through. I beg you, but you know I'm never home. And I love you, but I need another second to myself. And I've tried to ignore it every time you phone, but I never come close. Well, I tried to make it Sunday, but I got so damn depressed that I set my sights on Monday, and I got myself undressed. I ain't ready for the altar, but I do agree there's times when a woman sure can be a friend of mine. Well, I keep on thinking about you, sister golden hair surprise, and I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? I've been one poor correspondent, I've been too hard to find, but it doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me in the air? Will you love me just a little, just enough to show you care? Well, I tried to fake it, I don't mind saying I just can't make it. Well, I keep on thinking about you, sister golden hair surprise, and I just can't live without you. Can't you care.
We are trying to find the bison.
There are no bison.
They must be at their charging station. What do you got to say about the bison?
Bison.
I need more bison.
We're going to Mammoth after.
Where's the bison,
Came
man?
back from extinction and it's sitting in the hot springs.
We found a bison man today.
He's right here.
He's down here.
Look at him.
Buffalo, I love you.
Mr. Bison.
Where is the moment we need it the most? You kick up the leaves and the magic is
almost got to Kalispell, and we got the warning light that the engine and coolant was overheating.
Pull out to the side of the road in the middle of Montana. Initially
Yeah.
thought that the coolant was bad just by looking at it. We decided to buy our own coolant and try to flush it out and replace it ourselves.
Yep. We went to the O'Reilly's, got all this stuff, and we got some numbers for mechanics,
Mm-hmm.
just in case, you know, if we couldn't fix the problem ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you had a bad day, you take one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie, you work at a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie, you're coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day, you had a bad day.
No mechanics were open. It was Sunday, and we were going to leave Tuesday, and we couldn't drop off the car on Monday because it was Memorial Day. And we were just stressed out, man. That morning, we were just stressed out. Everyone was like, we don't have a car. Like, oh, it was just terrible. We just didn't know what the hell was going to happen. And I kind of just was like, boys, let's stop worrying about this goddamn car. We came here to not worry about that and just have a great time. Me and Hunt wanted to golf, and the other boys wanted to go on a hike at Dollar Lake.
It started in Hollywood, dreaming of sharing love. Tongue that I lost for words, 'cause my feelings just said it all. Party just started up, dreaming of sharing words. But this feeling for way too long, said I really wanna let it go. Feeling low sometimes when the light shines down, makes me high. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Feeling low sometimes when the light shines down, makes me high. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? It started in Hollywood. Dreaming of sharing love. My tongue that I lost for words, 'cause my feelings just said it all. I look for ways to say I love you, but I ain't into making love songs. Baby, I'm just rapping to this LSD.
We ended up finding this one guy, Greg, who was an online mobile mechanic.
Good old Greg.
Yeah,
Opened up the hood and tore the thing apart and ended up being the oil cooler.
yeah, got that fixed, got that swapped out. Ran it for a little bit, it seemed to work. We go to whitewater rafting, which we kind of needed to have 2 cars ready for.
Yep.
We drove about
A mile.
just about a mile down the road.
And the coolant alert came up again. I was like, come on.
Just dropped so much money and a problem that did not get fixed.
Yep.
We're on our way to whitewater rafting, 8 deep in this vehicle where we're gonna get soaked and have to drive 8 deep. What was it, an hour drive?
Yeah, it's an hour drive to Glacier.
To the town of our Frio rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Greg came back again to help us later to try to fix the problem.
This time we ended up replacing the thermostat.
Yep.
So we were pretty sure that was it.
Greg hopped in the car with Louie and Gavin in the back, all with beers in hand. I'm driving. I'm gonna take a right. All of a sudden, something like falls out of the front hood. I hear like a crash, like some metal. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like, what did we not reassemble?
Oh. Yeah.
And I look in the rear view mirror, and 2 wrenches are behind us that we left in the hood. Laughing my ass off. They're running back to go get the wrenches in the back of the road, and oh man.
We did like a 30-minute drive, just kind of joyride around. We were all celebrating, pumping our arms.
Yep. The system was working at the time, but that was a really funny moment that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Up on the mountain, caught on the rail line. Up on the mountain, caught on the rail line. My brother, let the heart just beat. Drink your wine, smoke your weed, my brother, let the heart just beat. And wear your silver lining, wear it close to your skin. But if it's the drugs, the women, the wine, the weed, the love that took everything I owe, just take it all, and tell the ones you love them, teach, show.
Cardston.
My name is
Cardston.
Oh my. We got to Glacier, did Avalanche Lake hike, which was beautiful. Everyone was in a great mood. You know, we got both cars there. We were taking US 2 east, south of Glacier there. And everything was going great, and then started acting up again. The engine started overheating, and I was like, oh God, we have like 5 hours to Calgary. My engine is overheating. Like, what the hell are we gonna do?
Up on the mountain, caught on the red light. Up on the mountain, caught on the red light.
Oh, I need McDonald's.
Now we're in Calgary, so we have more options of places to bring it. Still, there wasn't a mechanic that was open, available for. They were booked out for like a week.
Yeah, and we had to get out of Calgary that morning to get to golf. We weren't going to be able to get around Banff with the engine overheating, so we were just in the Airbnb trying to assess our options. And in a split second, we're like, all right, boys, we're not bringing this car there. It's not going to happen. Let's just go get a rental car. Let's eat the fee. Louis found the radiator shop that we would be able to drop it off today and pick it up a week later when we'd come back through on our way home. Split second decision. Some of the boys went to Enterprise. Some of us went to the radiator shop. They got the car. We dropped off the car. They came and picked us up. We got all the luggage.
Oh, you know, rough start to the game. We're at a tough point here. Just kind of walking through your emotions, and where do we go?
Well, honestly, I think it was at the end of the second period. They were down like 4-0. You know, that's how it felt. But we came back to the third period. You know, we gave it our best energy. We're gonna spend a little money, go over salary cap here, but you know, I think it's gonna be a close game, and I think we're gonna enjoy the rest of this trip.
Yeah, you think it's gonna work out?
I think it's gonna work out. You know, no one's hurt. You know, no injuries here, and you gotta look on the positive side. I think we're gonna make it.
That's Tony Rossini. I'm Louis Johnson. Take care.
Everyone was in a great mood, man.
Yeah.
You know, we knew we were gonna be able to do all our activities and plans in Banff and Jasper because we had a working car, and then our car was gonna get fixed allegedly at the time. We were a little skeptical, but for the time being, we were able to do everything we wanted to do.
We finally had some peace of mind where we knew we had a lot of trip left. We had a car that we weren't have to limp across everywhere, so we were ready to go.
I'm slowly drifting to from
you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to train your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change? Did you exchange a walk-on part in the war for a lead role in a cage?
talking. I show up at the spot and now everyone they are watching. Don't wanna prove you wrong, but shit, you leave me with no option. Yeah, yeah. Everybody asking pose, when is the album dropping? Ever since the very first day, yeah, that I've been popping. Don't wanna prove you wrong, but shit, you leave me with no option. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, swing through in a photo, now they taking photos. Bottles, we need more of those. Ooh, said she been to every show, yeah. Even on the road, and she always been front row. Ooh, yeah, everything that I work for, waited so long to get on. The caddy just sits on that chrome. I swing through on dubs on four. Baby wanna get in this S-Class. Little mama, she just wanna go fast. You know, baby, you don't get a free pass. So I told her ass gas on grass. Rolex with the diamonds, keep me shining. Gotta have perfect timing when I'm riding. Brand new Aston Martin with no mileage. Ooh, 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 yeah. I roll up so clean and the motherfuckers just talking. I show up at the spot and now everyone they are watching. Don't wanna prove you wrong, but shit, you leave me with no option. Yeah, yeah. Now she hopping in the old school, swimming in the carpool. Everything is all cool. Ooh, and she told me not to tell, but the rumors that I heard, she said everything was all true. Yeah, baby wanna get in this S-Class. Little mama, she just wanna go fast. You know, baby, you don't get a free pass. So I told her ass gas on grass. Rolex with the diamonds, keep me shining. Gotta have perfect timing when I'm riding. Brand new Aston Martin with no mileage. Ooh, 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 yeah. Just me and my mama, yeah. Running around the lake. Just me and my mama, yeah. We on the city, yeah. Baby wanna get in this S-Class. Little mama, she just wanna go fast. You know, baby, you don't get a free pass. So I told her ass gas on grass. Rolex with the diamonds, keep me shining. Gotta have perfect timing when I'm riding. Brand new Aston Martin with no mileage. Ooh, ooh, so come hop in that. Ooh, what do you wanna do? Put that dime in my coupe, with that gold on my tube. Ooh, yeah.
If only there could be another way to do this. 'Cause it feels like murder to put your heart through this. I know I always said that I could never hurt you. This is the very, very last time I'm ever going to. But I know that I'll be happier, and I know you will too. Said I know that I'll be happier, and I know you will too. Eventually, eventually.
wish I could turn you back into a stranger. 'Cause if I was never in your life, you wouldn't have to change it. Freaking out on the interstate, rolling down the windows, baby. I can't hear a thing you say. I'm walking back to my favorite place, and I can feel them staring at me, baby. Do you think I'm doing something wrong? And you got a lot on your mind, and your heart, it looks just like mine. There's no use in wasting your time anymore. I'm sorry I haven't been myself, and something's got me down. What it is I cannot tell. I won't be satisfied with anything I've earned. Fear is just a part of love, and one thing I found is love's what you deserve. Driving home and call my father on the telephone. I hope you know I missed you, man. Let's put it all behind us if we can. Never feeling like I'm all the way home. And stones inside my raincoat pocket. I gotta keep on, won't you hold 'em for me? You got a lot on your mind, and your heart, it looks just like mine. Well, there's no use in wasting your time anymore. I'm sorry I haven't been myself, and something's got me down. What it is I cannot tell. I won't be satisfied with anything I've earned. Fear is just a part of love, and one thing I found is love's what you deserve. Sorry I haven't been myself, and something's got me down. What it is I cannot tell. I won't be terrified with anything I've earned. Fear is just a part of love, and one thing I found is love's what you deserve.
My baby born a Birkin. She's been telling me all night long, gasoline and groceries. The list goes on and on. This 9 to 5 ain't working. Why the hell do I work so hard? I can't worry about my problems. I can't take them when I'm gone. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bring another round, we need plenty more. 2 stepping on the table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. I've been boozy since I left. I ain't changing for a check. Tell my mom I ain't forget. Woke up drunk at 10 a.m. We gon' do this shit again. Tell your girl to bring a friend. Oh Lord. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bring another round, we need plenty more. 2 stepping on the table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. When it's last call and they kick us out the door. It's getting kinda late, but the ladies want some more. Oh my, good lord. Tell them drink some. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. At the bottom of a bottle, don't miss me. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy.
Round your city, round the clock. Everybody needs you. No, you can't make everybody equal. Although you got buku family, you don't even got nobody being honest with you. Breathe till I evaporated. My whole body see-through. Transportation handmade. And I know it better than most people. I don't trust them anyways. You can't break the law with them. Get some good shit, have a calm night. Shooters killing left and right. Working through your worst night. If I get my money right, you know I won't need you. And I tell you, I hope the sack is full up. I'm fucking, no, I'm fucked up. Spend it when I get that. I ain't tryna keep you. Can't keep up a conversation, can't nobody read you. Why your eyes well up? Did you call me from a seance? You were from my past life. Hope you're doing well, bro. I've been out here head first. Always like the head first. Signal coming in and out. Hope you're doing well, bro. Everybody needs you. Everybody needs you. Ooh, nani nani. This feel like a quaalude. No sleep in my body. Ain't no bitch in my body. New beginnings, new beginnings. Wake up high, the sun's going down. Time to start your day, bruh. Can't keep being late on. You know you need the money if you gon' survive. Every night, shit, every day, shit. Dropping baby off at home before my night, shit. You know I can't hear none of that, spend the night, shit. Kumbaya, shit. Wanna see Nirvana, but don't wanna die, yeah. Wanna feel like none, I don't think you come by. Fuck with me after my shit. Know them boys wanna see you broke down and shit. Bummed out and shit, stressed out and shit. That's everyday shit. Shut the fuck up, I don't want your conversation. Rolling marijuana, that's some cheap vacation. My everyday shit, every night shit, everyday shit.
All my night, been ready for you all my night. Been waiting on you all my night. I'm miss you, know you all the time. All my night, you've been missing all my night. Still got some good nights, good nights.
Every night fucks every day up. Every day patches the night up. On God, you should match it, it's that KO. No white lighters till I fuck my 28th up. 1998, my family had the Acura. Oh, the legend. Kept at least 6 discs and a changer. Back when Boswell and Percy had it active. Couple bishops in the city building mansions. Oh, the Reverend. Preaching self-made millionaire status. When we could only eat at Shoney's on occasion. After Trina hit, I had to transfer campus. Your apartment I didn't use since where I waited. Staying with you when I didn't have an address. Fucking on you when I didn't own a mattress. Working on a way to make it out of Texas. Every night.
Dropping baby, I've been hungry for my night shit. Yeah. You know I can hear none of that, spend the night shit. My gosh shit. Wanna see Nirvana, don't wanna die, yeah. Wanna feel it on the cool, you come by, fuck with me at the mosh. If you know them boys wanna see me bunk down, see me bunk down, stressed out, that's every day shit. Shut the fuck up, I don't want your conversation. Rolling marijuana, that's a cheap vacation. Every day shit, every night shit, every day shit, every night shit, every day shit, every day shit, every night shit.
You look over here, you can see a pipe.
I woke up anxious because we were 22 hours away from Vandasites in Jasper at our hostel, and we had 4 hours to Calgary to go pick up the car where they allegedly had it fixed. It was like $500, but allegedly they said they cleared the system. They put in a new thermostat because the old one was defective.
So we literally fixed the problem. We got a new oil cooler, got that replaced. We replaced the thermostat as we kind of suspected because it got clogged from the oil cooler leaking into the whole system. And apparently we just had a defective part. So if we would have fixed it and used the right part, we probably would have been fine to use it in Banff, not have to get a rental car the whole time.
Yep.
But that wasn't the case. We had to bring it to the radiator place. They did 3 hours of diagnostics, and they found out that that was the only problem. And then after that, we were able to drive it all the way home, 24 hours, 26 hours.
Yeah.
And no problems.
No problems. The engine was running perfect.
I know I'm lazy, but baby, I
despite the whole car top carry situation, losing the backpacks, car overheating, all the other problems we've had to deal with, we didn't really miss a single thing on the itinerary that we had planned for this entire trip. So we, without skipping a beat, everything kind of went to plan.
Everything that we planned every day, we executed. No matter if we had one car, 2 cars, or if we had Uber.
Yep.
Everything we ended up making work because we worked around it and we were able to assess our problems and, figure it out on our own. We were talking about how this is kind of like the last time that we'd be able to get like 8 guys on a trip together for 3 weeks, like after this college years end, like, people are gonna go in their separate ways, girlfriends and raising families. Like, I know it's down the line, but people are gonna have their jobs. Like, we're not gonna be able to take off 3 weeks like this ever as a whole. So we had to seize the moment while we could, and we made a plan and we executed perfectly.
He flew into the fences. Bison crashed into the cones. He ripped up the road.